What's the moment you stopped being scared of someone in power? Growing up, I was told never to go into the attic. It wasn't a don't mess with my stuff kind of rule. My dad would get furious if I even touched the attic door. There's nothing up there for you, he'd say. It's dangerous. I believed him until last year when my parents finally sold the house. They asked me to come help pack things up before the new owners moved in. I went through every closet, every box, until I found the key to the attic. At that point, I had to know. I climbed up there and immediately noticed something weird. It wasn't dusty, like someone had been going up there regularly. And there were boxes, not random junk. I opened the first one and froze. Inside were dozens of letters. All of them were addressed to my mom, and all of them were from a man who was not my dad. Every single letter was signed Love R. They dated back almost 20 years. My hands were shaking as I opened more boxes. Old photos of my mom and this man at the beach, at concerts, even one where she's visibly pregnant with me. My entire life shattered in that moment. I grew up thinking my dad was my dad, that we were this happy little family, and here was proof that maybe he wasn't. When I confronted my mom, she broke down and admitted it. R was her first love, and yes, there was a real chance he was my biological father. She said my dad knew, but they decided to raise me as his because it was simpler. But it gets worse. I decided to track R down. I thought maybe he'd be thrilled to hear from me, but when I finally found him, he refused to meet. He said that part of my life is over. Don't contact me again. I went home furious. Furious at him, furious at my mom, furious at my dad for letting me live a lie. And then a few weeks later, I got a letter in the mail. No return address. Inside was a photo of me as a baby, one of the ones from the attic. On the back, someone had written, "You deserve to know." Now I'm stuck between two worlds, the family who raised me and the truth that might never want me. And every time I see a locked door now, I wonder what else has been kept from me.